Stavros Tousios for M4Markets, and today we're going to have a quick look at the prices of WTI oil, crude oil that is, and also euro against the yen. Now, as you can see, oil has been in a descending trend, right? We have this channel being respected so far very nicely, but we can also notice that over the past few sort of sessions, we've come and maybe even in yesterday's session, and we broke outside this descending trend line, which is a shorter term sort of trend. At the same time, we also managed to get past above the median line of this channel, and we have done one sort of wave to the upside with a correction also in so far. And while we have done that, we also see that we get somewhat of a ascending momentum bias on the RSI, despite the fact that we have kind of reached a peak at 3 different points over this particular price action. And at the same time that we also do have, let's not forget, a hidden bearish divergence signal over here, right? So the break over here is what we are going to pay attention to today, because breakouts of this sort of fashion usually end up in a retest either on the previous swing low or on the trend line itself, which is going to be much lower down, obviously, and I don't expect it to happen. But a retest over here, the previous swing high over here, or down this one around 76, a retest here, guys, is probably going to get us up to this trend line, which is belongs to the upper side of this channel. Up until here, the short-term trend might be to the upside, but the moment we get here and if we get any sort of signals on the RSI, it might be a case where we're going to see bears having to step back in, or even some buyers starting to sell in and triggering some sort of sell-off. And that sell-off could be either for a pullback, further continuation for a breakout, or it might be a continuation to the downside. Okay, euro against the pound, out on the 4 hours first. We have been in a consolidation for a while, guys, and this is why we're here now. We're here because we had a very good signal to the upside here on the 4 hour, a hidden bullish divergence, and we have actually done a peak. Okay, but at the same time we can see hidden bearish divergence as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. Now look at this. We're going to take this trend line, because this is supposed to be some sort of sideways price action here, which starts with this kind of peak and this trough, right? So this is where we are currently. So it is kind of natural that we are seeing a rejection for now. Okay, what is not natural, well, it is natural, but I mean, to what we are looking at now, related to what we are expecting now, it's this signal over here, and this is a bearish implication, guys. However, it really depends on what happens around this territory, in my opinion. If we manage to break above the 88, which seems to be the next level up anyway, then we could extend up to around the 88.64, which is that high over here, and there start correcting for a pullback, okay, and further continuation to the upside, or a correction in the correction and then further move to the downside, with, of course, the 85.50 coming back in the spotlight. Now I'm going to take you down to the 1 hour. Markets usually move in 5 waves. Okay, so in this particular case, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it looks like we're going for a wedge pattern over here for the 5th. So yes, I personally do think we're going to get the 88 handle. Maybe even we're going to go and retest the 88.20, who knows. But a move above that, in my opinion, initially is going to be probably a false break, because we have this signal popping as well, and we are expecting this to be the 5th wave up. So when that happens, then we expect to see a correction, a pullback, perhaps even a deeper move down to 86.50. But well, we will see whether that happens or not. And from there, either continue higher or we see a correction and continue lower. So the idea is this: up and down, and then up until to here. From there, we see whether we'll go up or down.